really, thanks everyone for tuning in today. We're going to be, we have some of you here, and just so you know, we'll be recording this and through the wonders of YouTube and our electronic network on our website, we'll be using this to get the word out. But we are up and running for Building for Good, and notwithstanding difficult times during a pandemic, we got launched, as you may know, many of you know, in 2019. We're up in 4 network states. 2020 was a great year. We've expanded into 4 additional states. So we have Building for Good volunteer lawyers operating in 8 states now. And I won't list them all. I commend you to our website. You can find out what's happening there. We have, in a word, charity, or in a phrase, charities and nonprofits using outstanding pro bono construction lawyers who are forum members. So those organizations can serve their communities and those in need. And never has that need been greater, we're finding, than during a challenging time like a pandemic. So homeless shelters, food banks, organizations like that, domestic violence shelters are all really struggling. And those are all Building for Good projects. And there's some wonderful stories about those projects on our website, and many of the people on this call know some of them. So, you know, at base, what we're doing is pairing outstanding construction lawyers who are members of the forum with those organizations who are serving others. And it's really important, this Racing for Good, Doing for Good virtual program for 2021 is going to be kind of the mother's milk of getting the funds we need to continue to do what we do. And you're going to be hearing from others, including our outstanding program director, Kristen McDonough. Kristen has been pairing organizations with good lawyers. She's been really greasing the skids to expand our network and get people served. And that takes money, not a lot of money, but it takes money, and that's where you come in. So we're going to have a fun program here. It'll be short. You're going to see some videos. You can hear from Kristen, and you're also going to hear from our next speaker, which is Steve Lesser. Steve is our development chair. Steve has, as any of you who know him, has tremendous drive. He's got tremendous vision. He makes things happen. He conceived the idea of the Racing for Good event that we had in Tucson, and stay tuned for a neat video on that. And that was 2020. It seems like a million years ago, but it was a great success. And we're turning this into an annual event. It'll be virtual now. I'm hoping 2021 we'll see each other in person for the next, 2022 we'll see each other in person for the next one. But without further ado, let me turn it over to our friend from Florida and great Building for Good leader, Steve Lesser.
Thank you, Will. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. It's really good to see you guys with the beards, with the John Vento shirt on, the goatees, the hats, everything. So thanks for joining us. I think this is, it's really a pleasure to be involved with this organization because we are trying to do something good and using our skill to do that. So as you know, we hit the ground running in Tucson with our Racing for Good event. It was probably the last time any of us have been to a live event or a live meeting since we participated in that. And that was almost a year ago, and it's hard to believe that is the case. But Tucson was a great success. We had 88 participants show up at the crack of dawn, and we raised over $26,000. And we had a lot of fun too, and thanks for your help. We also doubled our volunteer network of lawyers throughout the country. And we should, one reason why we want to have this event here is because we want to remind ourselves about what we did back then a year ago, and hopefully it's a blueprint for the future. So with that, Kristen, show the video.
You got it. Some of you might recognize yourselves in this. And this here is our website that I'm taking you through, so we'll come back to that in a minute.
be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, 'cause I hear music playing on these streets. Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Ain't nobody gonna die today. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Things finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, 'cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. It's a good, good day. Things finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day.
So the video said, so what's next? I'm glad you asked. So let me tell you what it is. We know obviously we can't have a live event in 2021, but there are a number of things that we can do to raise some money in a virtual way. And so this year is virtual, and the tagline says it all. It says Racing and Doing for Good, Virtual 2021. So what that means is that we can't have a race, but individually, you guys could do something that's fun, that can contribute money to Building for Good, and invite some other of your colleagues or your friends or your family to join you in that endeavor. You don't have to have an elaborate video production. You can snap a picture of yourself engaging in some activities, show off your unique talents. You'll see a number of those examples on the website. So we're all asking all the participants that participate in this to donate some money or have your colleagues support you in whatever you plan to do. The event is May 1st through the 5th, and we'll be posting all videos and photos of our volunteers. So really, it's really an opportunity to have some fun and raise some money for this great organization while we sit out this pandemic. So to give you some ideas about what you can possibly do, you're going to see some examples of that during this presentation. The first one, Kristen will show you. Let it roll.
All right, we're going to see Steve Lesser and some of his famous celebrity friends.
Okay, hi everybody. My name is Steve Lesser, and I'm on the board of Building for Good. And I'm also known on this field as Coach Steve. And I'd like to introduce to you my son Matthew. Matthew's here because he's going to do some racing for good today. And Matthew's going to race against some very big competitors here. And let me introduce who those people are. Our first competitor comes from Orlando, Florida. Minnie. This is Minnie Mouse. And our second competitor comes also from Orlando, Florida. Spider-Man. All the way from Disney World, Spider-Man. We're going to line them up, and we're going to do a racing for good. Let's go. Okay, everybody. This is a race between Matthew Lesser, Spider-Man, and Minnie Mouse. On your mark, get set, go!
Go, Matthew!
Which way, Rob? I'm coming for you. And here he goes. And it's Matthew Lesser, Spider-Man. And here comes Minnie Mouse. I hope you enjoyed our race for Racing for Good, and be sure to donate some money to our program. Thank you very much and have a great day.
I've seen it.
I would like to thank John Vento for standing in his Minnie Mouse in that event. John, thank you very much.
That's the best my legs have ever looked.
Paid off.
So thanks for watching that. But there's some other things that we can do. And Kristen, now it's over to you.
Thanks, Steve. So first of all, we wanted to have this meeting today to give you some more background on how you can make this totally simple and accessible in case it seems like a little bit obscure in this virtual world. You do not have to have celebrity friends, although it is always a crowd pleaser. And as many times as I've seen that video, I still love it. And it doesn't even have to be a video. You can take a picture. You can send a 5-second video of you doing something, running, singing, dancing, whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is that we want to do something together. We've all been apart for so long. We've missed seeing you. We can still find a way to bring energy and awareness to our mission, as well as bring some fun to all of our expanded network, which I think we could all use right now. So I'm going to share my screen again, and I'm going to take you to our website to show you exactly how this works. It's at our, of course, buildingforgood.org, and then Racing for Good 2021. The tab is at the top. And here is all the information you need to register, to donate. This blue donate button will take you to a link that you can send to your friends and family. That's a customized donation link just for this race. There's sponsor links here. This section here is where you can find all of our videos. You'll see that Steve won't stop producing these fun videos. And I have to say, I haven't known him as long as the rest of you have, but this is definitely the best idea he's ever had, this particular event. So check out all of these videos. Here are some ideas that you can do, but it is wide open. Sky's the limit. Pull out all your creative stops. And then basically it comes down to 4 steps. Very simple. First, you register for the event, which you can do right here on the webpage. It's a $40 registration fee. Then you pick what you're going to do. You can do it once, you can do it twice, you can do it every day from May 1st through the 5th. It doesn't matter. Step 2, make it a challenge. Invite your friends, invite your family, send around that donation link to your network and invite them to participate. So if you're going to run, for example, maybe you pledge to run 3 miles a day for 4 days, and they're going to donate a certain amount every day that you run. I am baking with my kids. We're baking for good. And I'm going to invite my network and my friends and family to just donate after each time we do a bake. Doesn't matter if it's good, nobody cares. The point is that we're engaging our network and we're doing something that we enjoy and that might speak to our network. I know I can put my kids in front of my friends and family and they're going to eat it up and hopefully donate to Building for Good because they're supporting me. Step 3, take pictures, take video, and send them to me. It can be quick, it can be a selfie, it can be a video, whatever you want, just send it to me and I'm gonna probably put you up here with this crowd here, as well as post to our social media sites. And again, the idea is just to pull everybody together and to really engage us in some fun. And then step 4 is have fun. So I like to call it RIP. You register, invite, pictures, party. RIPP, just rip it. And at the end, we are going to have a party, which is still TBD on the date and time, but we're going to get everybody together online and celebrate the fun event that we had for the week. Show our videos, show our pictures, and just keep building awareness for our mission, as well as generating some funds, which of course are very important. So I encourage you to reach out to me anytime. You can find all of the information here at the website and the videos again. Reach out anytime you have questions, or if you want to send your friends and family to our website or to me, I'm more than happy to talk to anybody anytime. And then if you want to see, give you one more little snippet here of what I'm doing.
Hi. I'm Gunnar.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen McDonough, Program Director for Building for Good. We're back in the kitchen with my 3 sous chefs baking for good to raise money for Building for Good. What are we baking today?
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake. And we're doing this for our Racing for Good fundraiser. So if you enjoy this video today, please consider supporting Building for Good. Thank you.
My name's Bryson Royce McDonough. Who are you? Keegan. Tina Lee McDonough. Who are you? Logan McDonough. Logan Edward McDonough. Logan Edward. Who are you?
Ready to bake?
If the grandparents of those kids don't donate a fortune, then there's something wrong with us.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you got to appeal to your network. Do what's gonna make your people happy.
Well, that's.
I know picking kids are very appealing to the right people.
Are they ever? You know, I feel kind of insignificant here because, you know, Lesser knows all the celebrities, you know, Minnie Mouse and Spider-Man. And Kristen McDonough, who is not only an outstanding program director for Building for Good, she's the mother of, I think, 3 future celebrities. I think of that wonderful remake of Little Rascals movie, and I say, okay, these guys could roll right onto that, right out of central casting, and really a neat thing. And the idea here is there's no limit to your, the limit is your imagination as to what you want to do. And this pandemic is getting a lot of creativity out of people at doing things at their home or nearby. So think of those things and circle back with Kristen if you have any questions. But let me just tell you a little bit about the sponsorship opportunities, because we want you to register for the event and invite people, and more about that in a little bit. But we also have some sponsorship opportunities. And Vento was wearing one of these shirts, but this is the one from last year, and we're going to be doing something very similar 2021. It'll be a different shirt, but a nice sports fabric. It's not going to end up in the laundry bin or the rag bag. I know because I wear mine all the time. It's a great wicking fabric, and it has some great opportunities for sponsorship. The corporate sponsorships, you got the front of the shirt, and we already have a high bidder for that on the front of the shirt. And there's 2 opportunities for corporate sponsors on the back of the shirt, upper right and left corner, back of the shirt. And then look on the website for that because we had used your company there. And then law firm sponsors. We have, I think, about a half dozen have signed up so far, but there's more room for law firm sponsors. Law firm sponsors at $250 a pop. The corporate sponsors, look on our website for that. It's we're accepting bids. It's a great way for your organization to showcase itself. And it's not just a t-shirt. We're going to be running 300 t-shirts out on a production. We'll be getting those t-shirts to all the registrants, and then we'll have them available at some of the live events. And we hope to see you maybe in the fall of 2021, God willing, for a forum meeting. We'll have some of these shirts, and any of the sponsors will get a bunch of complimentary shirts, any of the large corporate sponsors. it's a great way to get your brand out there. It'll be on the website. It'll be on slides at the forum. Your brand will be on all throughout Building for Good events and programming. We'll have some in-person events, of course, when we get together, because it's really the thing that keeps us moving, the volunteer dollars, the volunteers, and also the dollars that support the organization. So that is a wonderful way to add and leverage the money that we're getting through sponsorship, and we hope you can consider doing that. I think we've extended till February 23rd, the sponsorship deadline. So you've probably been getting, those of you who are vendors and corporations should have been getting emails from Kristen on that. So read them, call Kristen, and get you signed up. If you're a law firm, same idea, and we can get the name of your firm on the shirt and up on our website. So I have to step outside, and I'm going to be showing you a little something that I'm doing for Building for Good, not as glamorous as Steve or Kristen, but something that's a little different. And why don't I step away and get dressed?
Wardrobe change. And again, you can go and revisit all of these videos back here on our website.
Will Hill out here for Building for Good. I hope you can join us for our Racing for Good, Doing for Good virtual event in 2021. We are now in 8 network states. We have great construction lawyers helping organizations who are helping others. But whether you're in the North Woods of Maine, where I am, cross-country skiing, the beaches of Florida, or any place in between, mountains of Montana, we are doing great things. We hope you can join and donate to this event and help a great network of lawyers help those who are doing good things and helping others. Follow me. About 5 miles out of 60 seconds. But you can do something like this or something better. Most importantly, we hope you do something to help Building for Good in this gala event that's brought to you virtually, so we can raise as much money we can to support great lawyers helping great organizations. Thank you, and we'll see you later.
Okay, well, I get tired just looking at that. Anyway, the point is, do what you can. Let me just reinforce something that Kristen said on her RIP, R-I-P-P. Obviously, we want you to register. We want you to pay your $40, and that gets things going. But with a little planning, that invitation, that invite of the I and the R-I-P-P, and many of you might have been involved in some of these things, marathons and fundraising endeavors, where you can send an email out to your friends and network, and there'll be a link. You can put a link right in it to our website, and then your friends and work colleagues, clients, whoever who want to support you, which they will, because if it's important to you, it'll be important to them. Believe me, it's a great way to connect with people. You'll get a response to the email. They can be directed right to our website, and they can donate in support of you and others through our PayPal account. And it's a great way to really leverage your work to get into the hearts and minds of others. And by doing that, you're going to help us do some more Building for Good. So thank you very much for joining. We have some great familiar faces here. I hope to be able to see you in person at some point. Until then, keep on doing what you're doing. Help us when you can, and just that. So that's the conclusion of the formal program. I think we got time for some questions if there are any, and maybe we can even answer them.